You stole my childhood.
Stole my identity.
Self-image. Stole my innocence.
You stole my trust.
Stole my identity.
Stole my acceptance from me.
A part of me.
Stole my reputation.
Stole my heart.
Stole my trust.
Stole my innocence and my liability to live a normal life.
Stole my family's stability.
Stole my race.
My dignity.
Stole my culture.
Stole my trust.
Stole my creativity. And I will never forgive you for that.
There's only one sin, only one, and that is theft. Every other sin is a variation of theft. The Kite Runner.
So, when I was 5, I had my first family, and my father, who was an alcoholic, and my mother, who was just the same. And they'd come home after a day of drinking. Call me names and saying how I was pathetic and useless, stupid. So I got to the point where I just said, you know what? Forget it. I'm done with that. So my dad tried to swing a punch at me and, I stopped it, hit him back, and I ran.
My brother has actually he has a lot of issues just in general in life, and one of his main problems is that he's a heroin addict. Because most of the time he's not aware of his surroundings. He's really not his own person. He's just, the drugs have become his life. And so all throughout my high school career, my home life has just been really unstable.
When I was in high school, I was accused of selling cocaine in the parking lot because I had some friends that would hang out after school, play music, stuff like that. And I was called into the principal's office, and he sat me down, and there was a state police officer there. And he said, "We know what you guys are doing. We know you're selling cocaine out there." And I was just, caught off guard, and had to defend my reputation. And I remember saying to him they could come search my car, search my house, search my locker, search my bag. I didn't care because I had nothing to hide. And that pretty much put the end to the discussion.
Stole my acceptance from me, or at least my hope of acceptance, by not being able to notice who I really am, or being able to deal with who I really am. And that just takes away my hope for the people that aren't as close to me.
You stole my trust when you cheated on me. And then, 2 weeks before prom, told me you didn't want to go with me.
A couple years ago, my sister was on her way home from work while someone ran their red light and hit my sister full on. The police showed up a couple minutes later, and she died on the scene. And the person who hit her, they'd been drinking a lot. My family, we were never the same after she left us.
When I came here when I was 9, it wasn't exactly easy to fit in. People sort of assumed that because I came from Europe, I was somebody else. But my parents are American, so really I belonged in both places. So the friends I made really made it difficult for me to figure out who I was. Was I American? Was I Dutch? Was I Buddhist? Was I Christian? Was I Jewish? I don't really know. Because my family and myself, I'm such a mishmash of different things. So really, what they stole was the solidity of my self-image.
My dad walked out on my family. I forgive him, but how do I know it won't happen to me? You stole my trust.
I can remember a time when I was molested and I was not able to tell anybody anything, couldn't share with anybody because I was afraid if I told anybody then I would be physically harmed beyond being molested.
A bunch of people, and we got stopped, randomly stopped. We were walking down the street. They thought since we were black, they had a bolo out for a black kid, my description. I looked at the screen and let the officer know that that wasn't me. It was pretty late at night, but It's like he was profiling me because he was looking for another African American male.
When I was applying for colleges and I was going through that stressful time in my life, you didn't even provide me with a box to check for my actual ethnicity. I had to categorize myself as an other rather than a Persian or a Middle Eastern.
In spite of myself, I've learned some things. Without the possibility of action, all knowledge comes to one label, file and forget. And I can neither file nor forget. Invisible Man.
I can't really forgive that if you can't accept your own son, your own closest person in your life, then how am I supposed to accept trust of anyone else?
I don't know that I could ever forgive him for making my life that chaotic.
I can't forgive you for that.
It's hard for me to forgive those who have wronged me in a way that really tore me apart for so long.
So I forgive the guy because what the kid did was pretty messed up, but you gotta talk to me before you're gonna hook me up for something I didn't do.
I don't really think I believe in family anymore. I don't believe in friends. I think the only thing we really have left is ourselves. I don't forgive my first parents ever for this. Whatever happened to them now, I hope they rot in hell.
There was never apology, nothing like that.
And I will never forgive him for that. But I'll never forget them.
In those dying eyes, there is a submissive appeal for forgiveness and also often a desperate plea for consolation, which is lost to the void, just as their body will soon be lost. The Motorcycle Diaries.